when your punches land, but you have to be on the ground. You can't do it
because you're using his crouch.
Oh, animation, yes.
You cancel it.
So in the air.
No.
See, and you can watch it. Like, show off what I mean. You can see the animation.
You know.
Just to...
Because again, you know you're doing the technique right when he just keeps repeating the first punch and he doesn't use his other arm.
Full Red Hot 100.
You know.
Yeah. But sometimes I do the regular version because
Okay.
Rosetta. Oh crap! Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like again, it's something else because you're, you know, while you are repeating several hits because you are repeating, it's one of. I'm pretty sure that's what I think that's a bit too early.
Hold on. No.
If you want to do the one thing, I believe you want to wait until it's closer to the ramp.
Yeah. Hold on. I think it
That's what I remember it being, because this is the thing you were talking about.
Yes.
Like I said, that's, I believe, a bit too... Actually, no, wait, that might do it.
Yes!
Yeah, okay, like I
Good,
said,
no resets.
like I said, you had to wait and...
Underneath this is 40 ammo.
Yeah, 40 bombs and 40 boomerangs, and that's like the only time the game does that.
Mm-hmm. No reset. I said I might have to reset on one thing. Except now, 2 choppers. Oh, we never actually said what these are called. They're Black Thunder. But now I can show the one thing. Because of the way the...
Because of the spin kick being, like, having the projectile immunity and kicks shooting things diagonal, the zoom-in spin kick is a very safe way to deal damage to
Got him!
It's a very safe way to deal damage to the helicopters because, like I said, it's projectile and element damage invincible, meaning the bullets shouldn't hurt you and you're going to knock them back at an angle.
Ah.
Also, yeah, like I remember to, yeah.
I'm a...
Oh, like, when you know that zoom
adds...
damage, always be zooming in. Zoom in every...
Oh, Rainbow V! Cool! So what's in the box? Oh, yeah, I don't have...
I believe it's an extra life. You have 60 shocking pink, you could show that.
That's a little bit better in the hotel.
It's 60, it would probably take like 2 bombs!
Not with my level 1 after images!
If you did the spin kick to stay in place, maybe.
I fucking Rainbow V'd that! Oh, that was cool! Zoom adds universal damage to most anything that hurts things.
Yeah.
So
like I said, zoom in everything. Always remember, zoom everything. Also, one of the many Capcom references here, that's the Red Arbiter from Ghost and Goblins. I think that enemy was named Red Arbiter, at least in Japan. In America, they were called Firebrand.
Zoom also makes enemies, not move.
It makes this enemy type not move. higher level enemies that just naturally zooming in doesn't do that as much. Because these are still your basic bitch enemies. Something else was the Bianco ability. When they're spinning their guns and it's creating this like pink circle, if you slow...
I said if they're glowing. Now, speedruns will... I might waste a boomerang trying to
have 52 of them!
Oh, I did it! Speedruns, right? Instead of going up there...
No, like... If you're trying to get all the V-film, there is V-film up there, so you would want to...
Yeah, for that. That was worth my 2.
Just pointing things like that out, that it's like...
There's some V-film up there! I just wanted to show the funny speedrun
Not
scrap.
just V-film, the boxes up there, I think either gave a small amount of points, or they would actually give health if you didn't have it. But if you're at full health, I believe the health pickups just convert into V points. So, even if you're at full...
Big group. Regular Red Hot 100. That's what I was talking about with... that.
69 in a sort of roundabout way. I said the, like,
if
just
you get...
doing Red Hot 100 and stuff, especially because, like, you'll notice at the times multipliers, like, the times come from you hitting multiple...
Damn it. Meant the pump. It's fine. Launchers... That was, Red Leader? Which a launcher can make...
I thought that enemy wasn't Red Leader, I thought it was Red Baron.
No, it's Red Leader. I just call him the Red Baron. This is what I was trying to do.
I call these enemies whole horse.
The entire horse.
Yes.
Now, to try and do what you were talking about. See?
If you want to hit the bomb slightly easier, do the zoom in spin kick because you're staying in place. See?
Okay, yeah.
Because you're staying in place, that makes it way easier. That's the speedrun thing people do. Also, this is the first of the infinite VFX that, like, picked up.
Now I can do the cool thing.
Not just that, because...
I love doing this.
Because this is the first infinite VFX you have, the other thing we have with this is I can point out that the infinite VFX lasts, normally I believe it is 90 seconds, but slowing down like this does actually slow down its duration.
As long as you're holding slow and never letting off...
I don't remember how much the duration is slowed down.
As long as you're holding slow and never let off the button...
Yeah. This also shows if the meter is full and you pick up the little socket cords, because that's, I believe, what they are actually supposed to be. When the meter is full, you'll get the green meter that is temporary extra meter. So, again, the game actually being kind of smart, and even if you're, technically playing well and your meter is...
Hero! Woo! Woo!
If you're playing well and your meter is filled
999, bitch!
Though, that's another funny thing, the bubble only goes to 4 9s, but the game will actually continue to calculate...
We got a minute.
Hey, again, you could, like...
Yeah. You can get slightly more out of it doing that.
Well, the reason it's getting more, you're more consistently hitting it. That's why speedruns and shit will do spin kicks.
Hey, Baron.
Speedruns and shit will do spin kicks for the bomb, because again, having that one section with the...
Yes.
These
guys, if you Red Hot 100, they just automatically make targets on everything.
like I was saying, the action bubble that shows how many Viewtifuls you get, it went to 4 nines, while the icon stops at 4 nines, the game keeps calculating. So don't, like, if you get to what you think would be, like, 4 nines worth of points, don't drop the combo because you think any other points after that will be wasted. No, you will still receive them. The game, like I said, it just doesn't have a display to show it.
That one. Well. You can use your own bombs. I'm just showing, like... Those guys also do that. When you start...
because those... The ballerina enemies, they may, because of them, unlike regular enemies wearing a, tutu, they may look different. They're not considered a different class of... If I remember correctly, the ballerina enemies are technically not considered a different class of enemy. They're still considered the most basic one. It's just them.
It's the ballerina version of the most basic enemy.
Because they're in a tutu, instead of being able to watch their normal attack animation, their attack animation is replaced with like a pink tornado. You have to slow them down to see what their animation is. That's what their gimmick is.
Oh, man.
Ooh, extra life. You don't see those every day.
Ooh, Rainbow V again.
This is a section that is very easy to get a lot of Rainbow Vs because this section, like, there are a lot of parts in this stage that give you infinite VFX, or if not infinite, rooms like this, where because it's a large amount of enemies, they'll keep dropping the little, like, VFX refills. That leads to another thing, because, we roll up lives. If you do, if you do not give a fuck about seeing, like, continues used on your file, you'll notice there's like a number next to it. That's how many times I say you used a continue. It's not died, it is actually using a continue, so you could lose a life and the number.
Get the key, go! Go.
You could use a life and the number won't go up. The reason I bring this up, like I said, if you do not care about seeing a number like that on the file, if you run out of lives and choose no to continue and then yes to save, you will actually pocket the points you have earned on that run through. So if you want to grind out points, you could keep intentionally killing yourself through this section to keep repeating all the big combo parts. And there are a few parts in this game you could do that if, again, you do not care about that type of thing.
Looking cool, Joker.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
You're gonna want to get away from the slot machine.
I know, because when he puts a coin in it... If he puts a coin in the machine... There we go. Pump it! If he puts a coin in the machine, he drops those bombs. I'm actually doing amazing in this game. It's a
because
in my test playthrough, to refresh myself, I didn't have this many points at this point in the game. I can... And because of getting the ammo and everything, I could afford the turbocharger.
You could get the turbocharger and I believe the red hot kick at this point.
Yes.
Oh, something else was the...
Damn it.
Well, something else was the slot machine. You don't have to be, like you'll see there, it kind of snaps into place. You don't have to be as precise as you think you might. As long as it is mostly in the center, it will count.
Through someone's bathtub.
And also, yes, if you get 3 skulls, the slot machine generates electricity, and that can harm you. Don't do that. You say through someone's bathtub, you've just been destroying you've been destroying the fucking hotel.
Let's see.
Yeah, Red Hot Kick's only 800. And then it's 3,000 for...
8,000, and then it's 3,000 for this. Yeah. Booyah. Boss time.
You know, big boss time. I was about to show that secret that everyone knows. If you hold the bomb, he whistles.
Joe, get in the hole.
If you hold the bomb, he whistles the Mario theme.
Yeah, but you can use that as a good,
Yes.
stall timer. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Kick.
Yes. Also, if you jump in the air and do it, he does the second.
Holt Davidson is voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson.
Yes.
I'm absolutely kicking this game's ass.
Joe's voice actor is, I believe, Klaus from American Dad.
I'm absolutely kicking.
On, hear the line.
So what's with the feed watch on your arm, man? What, you think you're some kind of Mega Man or something?
The better part about that line is in the Japanese version, despite the audio still being in English, they did actually change the line to Rockman.
Mm-hmm.
Though apparently the subtitles in Japanese say Mega Man, so I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Fucking love this game. So, like, show off slightly more legit with.
It's like, dodge him once, hit him like 5 times. Cool.
Yeah.
He's gonna charge. Though, because of the fire, like,
It's fine.
also you're getting speed up.
I
Though,
know.
because this is the, like, first time you fight him, the fight isn't that bad. Though,
Yeah, I'm just trying to show that.
I know what you're trying to... I know, like, what you're trying to do, but that leads to a funny thing, and again, it's one of those, we'll get to it later. If you're able to break his axe,
he becomes vulnerable.
not just becomes vulnerable, because he shoots a lot of missiles, getting, like, the
Let me
damage...
show, like, a regular Red Hot one.
Yeah, it's best to do regular Red Hot 100s because you're kind of being pushed away.
No,
You got pushed away too much.
that's fine. I'm doing good.
Though he's going to do an axe swing after
2,
this, he should
4,
charge.
5.
He should charge now. Oh, no, he didn't. He's supposed to charge after... Oh, there it goes. He charges after 3 swings. When he knocks himself into the wall, he takes more damage.
And if you just jump,
You know. The reason it's best to do the regular...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just
The reason it's best in this fight to do the regular Red Hot 100...
3, 4.
His axe broke, is he gonna jump up on? He should be on the middle of a chandelier. Yeah, like, look at that, Oh, overhead.
Oh, damn it.
Just hit him.
It's fine. I took the 1 damage.
Basic,
I just wanted to show the boss somewhat legitimately.
well, that's what I was...
You can boomerang stun lock him.
What I was going
I was
to...
not doing this.
What I do to get him facing forward when doing that is jump once and then get like the height of his jump again, and then do the red hot kick.
Whatever, I win.
Anyway, was the...
Old Davidson can be stun locked with boomerangs.
almost everyone can be stun locked with boomerangs. Oh, we'll get there later. The strategies for that fight. Like his main attack is the low swing. He does that attack 3 times and then does the ram.
Double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Basically.
And don't forget it.
After he does the swing 3 times, regardless if you hit him or not, he'll charge into the wall. When he's dizzy after charging into the wall, he does take slightly more damage. Like I said, if you try to hit him more than 5 times, he starts blocking with the axe. If you go too far after that, he does that big overhead swing that does a fuck lot of damage. But if you want to play recklessly and speed up the fight, because Hulk Davidson can be kind of spongy due to his blocking with the axe thing, what you could do, and this is what some speedruns and stuff will do for something later, is actually intentionally get him to do the overhead swing, because after he does the overhead, he almost always does the charge if you're close enough.
Yeah.
So you can get him to just keep sort of ping-ponging himself between the 2 walls, and because, like I said, when dizzy, I believe he does take slightly more damage.
Slightly more damage.
It does speed up the fight, and because due to this, you're mostly hitting him when dizzy, you're not dealing a lot of damage, to his axe.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and get the first of those.
Weak.
It's a good...
I'm being an ass.
It's a good fucking buffer, you dick.
I'm being an ass on purpose.
And we'll spend half my points. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, did any of you ever have any trouble with Hulk Davidson, especially in a first-time blind run? I have seen several blind runs of Viewtiful Joe get incredibly confused on how to fight Hulk Davidson simply because his openings are a little bit weird. A lot of people never dodge his low sweep to deal additional damage. And even if somebody does dodge his low sweep, you might not deal damage because if you don't hit him correctly, he will start blocking automatically. And I think this boss is incredibly bizarre. His patterns are quite simple, but the way the fight is programmed is a little bit weird. You need to get a feel for dodging the low swing so that you can get a good opening, because otherwise he will block your damage almost immediately. And a lot of people actually think you need to break the axe to deal damage, which is not at all the case. But when you understand how the fight works, I don't think the fight is that bad. And like Carson said, after 3 low sweeps, he generally does the ram attack. And if you know that, the boss is really simple. But I have seen so many streams struggle with that fight. And I have seen so many streams get annoyed with me saying you need to dodge his low sweep to get an opening to deal additional damage, because so many people that play this game blind essentially never dodge, which is really, really crazy. And when you know how the game works, you know dodging is the key to get a lot of openings. Hulk Davidson has an opening if you dodge the low swing, but so many people can never get that timing down or never dodge him at all. I have been yelled at by so many streamers that refuse to essentially play the game correctly, and I know I sound like an ass, but if you refuse to dodge things, you are playing the game badly. And a bunch of streamers also refused to use the Red Hot 100, and once again, the additional damage you deal is really, really useful, but I have been yelled at for trying to help people get better at this game. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.